thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin', wobbin'.
What is going on, guys? It is Zirksee today with another YouTube video. Today I'm going to show you guys these new Snickers solo challenges. You're not yourself when you're hungry for mud. Eat Snickers and play Madden. So it's 10-moment solo challenges. They're not too hard. Pretty easy. Pass for 75 yards without throwing an interception. You can complete that in about a minute. Force a turnover on downs. It actually took me a couple tries. Rush for a touchdown. That's easy. Force 2 CPU punts. That actually may take you a couple minutes to do that. Do not allow a CPU touchdown. That's pretty easy. Rush for 100 yards without fumbling. Again, pretty easy. No CPU completions allowed. This actually took me like 5 minutes to do. This is actually the hardest one for me. Pass for 75 yards without an incompletion, score 3 rush touchdowns, and the final one is to win the game with 150 yards and 3 points or less allowed. Now at the end you get 2,500 contracts and a Snickers pack containing a random elite. So I'm going to go ahead and open this pack for you and show you what you can get out of this. So if you guys don't know about this, make sure to do it now. I've seen people pull, the 80 overalls, 82 overalls, and I've seen people pull 88 overalls. I think my one friend pulled 88 Michael Thomas. So you can pull basically any elite in the game. So let's get right into it and see what we're going to get. Oh, okay, so we get the Snickers pack and then a 2,500 contract pack. So let's open up the contract pack. So we get 2,500 contracts, which is definitely worth it, and a 50 coin quick sell. Not too bad right there. Now let's get into the Snickers pack and see what elite we're going to get. Okay, so we get 85 overall Ezekiel Ansah. That's not too bad, honestly. Now, unfortunately for me, I already have the 89 overall Ezekiel Ansah, but as you guys can see, you can pull literally any elite in the game. So 85 Ezekiel Ansah, not too bad, honestly. This is actually a pretty good defensive end if it weren't for me already having the Gauntlet and then a Jerome Casey. But I can actually probably throw him into one of the token sets or just wait and see what other sets come out that I can throw him into. So I'm not too mad about that. But overall, the Snickers pack, it's not too bad. You can pull literally any elite in the game. Now, I'm going to give you guys my predictions, and tomorrow, I'm actually going to be bringing out my video to help you guys with the objectives for the Derrick Brooks, how to get the, I think it's like 13 sacks or something you need to get with that Derrick Brooks. I'm going to show you guys an easy blitz to use and how to complete that extremely fast. But I'm going to give you guys my prediction. So Falcons win against the Dolphins by at least 11 points. I do believe that the Falcons are going to win by 11 points, maybe a little bit more, honestly, because the Dolphins, honestly, not playing too good. Jay Cutler has not been playing solid at all. Matt Ryan has at least 250 passing yards and at least 1 passing touchdown. Definitely will have 250 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown. I don't see how he won't have a touchdown. I think Julio Jones might end up getting 2 touchdowns and maybe 130, 140 yards versus this Dolphins secondary that's not very, very good. Vikings winning against the Packers. I think the Packers are definitely going to win this. Supposedly Stephon Diggs is injured and out of this game. Sam Bradford is not going to be playing, so I believe that Case Keenum once again is going to be getting the start. And he didn't really play that good last week, so definitely the Packers are going to win that. Latavius Murray has at least 100 combined rushing and receiving yards. Now you can look at this two ways. Either they're not going to have, their top wide receivers, so they're going to be running the ball a lot, or they're not going to be able to run the ball because of the fact that they don't have their top receivers. So I don't think they will. The Packers defense isn't, amazing, but it's honestly not terrible, and I don't think Latavius Murray is as good as he used to be, so I don't think that he will get 100 combined rushing and receiving yards. Saints win against the Lions by at least 4 points. Now, this game, I'm really not too certain on it, but I believe that I said that this is false. I think I said, yeah, because either I see the Lions losing this game by 3, or I see the Lions winning this game. Honestly, both of these offenses are very high powered, and I think Matt Stafford, yes, he is injured, but he is going to play, and I think he's going to have quite a good game versus this terrible Saints secondary, except for the fact that actually the Saints secondary hasn't been playing too bad with that Crawley kid. I believe he's had like an extremely good start to the season. Michael Thomas has at least 85 receiving yards. Yes, the Lions, they have pretty good defensive backs, but Drew Brees is going to find a way to fit it into Michael Thomas. Patriots win by at least 10 points versus the Jets. This could be a very close game, or it could be a blowout. Honestly, the Jets have been a very surprising team somehow, with basically no receivers, no quarterback, and the running backs not really top tier, but their defense is playing pretty dang good. So I actually went with true for this one because I think that the Patriots will win by at least 10 points. I think the Patriots will probably destroy the Jets, but Josh McCown at least 2 touchdowns. I think he will have 2 touchdowns, maybe just 2. but honestly, it's going to be a lot of garbage time because I think the Patriots took quite a big lead, and then the Jets will just start having to throw the ball, so Josh McCown will get at least 2 touchdowns. Redskins win by at least 10 points, and the 49ers actually just released Navarro Bowman, which I guess they were trying to trade him, but Navarro Bowman apparently didn't like the trade or something, so they decided to just cut him. Hopefully the Cowboys do end up picking up. I know they won't, but hopefully the Cowboys will make a play and pick him up. When I'm really excited to see where Navarro Bowman goes. I know he's only been playing for 8 years, which isn't, like a ton, but it is quite a few years, and he probably has a few years left, and he's still playing at a top tier of elite level, so I mean, he could definitely help a team out. Redskins win by at least 10 points. Yes, they will win by 10 points. Chris Thompson at least 100 combined rushing and receiving yards. I think that he will do that, probably more in the receiving category, but he will get at least 100 yards. Ravens win by at least 7 points versus the Bears. Mitchell Trubisky is going to be playing, and versus the very, very good Ravens defense. You never know how he's going to do. He did play pretty solid, and they had a crazy 2-point conversion play, where it was like a handoff, then gave it to the tight end, and then a pitch back to Trubisky. That play was absolutely crazy and absolutely awesome. I hope that's never in Madden. But Ravens win by at least 7 points. I believe that they will win by at least 7 points. Mike Wallace has at least 75 receiving yards versus the Bears secondary. I believe that he will. And then Texans win by at least 10 points versus the Browns. The Browns not really playing too good. Quarterbacks, they need to figure out who the quarterback's going to be. I believe the Texans will win. And honestly, the Texans offense have been amazing with Deshaun Watson just chucking up to DeAndre Hopkins. Definitely fun to see DeAndre Hopkins having a good year like he should have last year, but unfortunately they have a good quarterback, and I believe Deshaun Watson has proven he can be a franchise QB. Jadeveon Clowney has at least 1 sack. I believe that he will have 1 sack. Buccaneers win by at least 3 points versus the Cardinals. Now, I'm actually kind of interested to see this game because of Adrian Peterson. I really want to see how AP is going to do for the Cardinals. I believe he only had 85 rushing yards in the first 4 games of the Saints. I think he could get 100 yards with the Cardinals in the first game. That'd be very cool to see him do that. Buccaneers win by at least 3 points. I believe they will beat the Cardinals, though. Chris Johnson has at least 1 touchdown. This one's a free one. Just put false for this because they cut him, so he's not even playing. Jaguars win by at least 3 points versus the Rams. I believe they will. Honestly, Jaguars defense is absolutely insane. AJ Bouye and Jalen Ramsey have been insane. 0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and like a 30-something passer rating when thrown towards them. Good freaking luck, Jared Goff. Leonard Fournette has at least 125 rushing and receiving yards. He's been an absolute beast, and I can't wait to see what his most feared card is going to look like, because I'm almost certain he will get a most feared cards. Chiefs win by at least 4 points over the Steelers. Yes, they will, because the Chiefs defense is absolutely insane, and Big Ben just threw 5 freaking interceptions. Alex Smith has at least 27 completions. Yes. Big Ben has at least 250 passing yards. I believe he will probably force the ball to Antonio Brown, so yes, he will get 250 passing yards. And what's up with Le'Veon Bell? He hasn't been doing anything. Raiders win versus the Chargers. Yes, I believe Derek Carr is actually going to be playing, so I do believe they will win that game. Mario Edwards Jr. has at least 1 sack, possibly, but I put false this one because I'm really not too sure. Rivers has at least 2 passing touchdowns, absolutely. Giants at the Broncos. Broncos win by at least 12 points. Yes, the Giants offense absolutely destroyed, and they don't have DRC on defense, so they're not going to be good at all. Giants and Broncos score at least 40 combined points. I put true for this, but it could be false. Hopefully the Broncos just get it by a bunch, and then the Giants just have to start throwing the ball and try to force it to some receiver. CJ Anderson has at least 100 combined rushing and receiving yards. I believe that he will. He's probably going to get a lot of touches because they're going to get up by a ton of points, and he's just going to be running the ball a lot. Eli Manning has at least 2 passing touchdowns, hopefully, because there's going to be a lot of garbage time, so I put true for this one as well. Titans will win against the Colts. I believe that they will. The Colts defense, not too good, but the Colts offense has been playing surprisingly good with Jacoby Brissett. Now, I believe Andrew Luck is going to come back within a couple of weeks, maybe this week, I'm not too sure. Probably not this week, maybe next week, but the Titans will probably win this game, so I put yes. 42 combined points, I believe that they will happen. DeMarco Murray has at least 1 touchdown. I think that he will. I don't think Derrick Henry is going to steal a touchdown from DeMarco Murray on the goal line. And finally, T.Y. Hilton has at least 100 receiving yards. I don't think that he will, honestly. I kind of feel like the Titans defense is going to really focus on T.Y. Hilton in this game and not allow him to get open down the field. I know their secondary isn't that good, but Kevin Byard and also that rookie cornerback, which for some reason I cannot think of his name right now, has been playing pretty good for them, and I believe he like hurdled some guy on a punt return. But those are my predictions, and make sure that you guys go ahead and play those new solo challenges. They do take you a little bit, probably like 20 to 30 minutes depending on if you can complete them super fast. There is only 10 solo challenges, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with the most feared. I'm pretty sure they're going to be bringing out some more solo challenges, and I haven't even touched his My Hero solos, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be bringing out some most feared solo challenges, probably get some most feared players, some collectibles, and I'm so excited for most feared, which I believe will come out next Friday probably. But hopefully they drop a ton of new players and some big name guys. Maybe a new Dez Bryant, that'd be absolutely awesome. Probably a new JJ Watt. Maybe a new Odell Beckham Jr. because of the fact that he's injured. But honestly, gonna be really fun to see what they do with that, and hopefully they drop a set that you can get from playing solo challenges and playing head to head. Get some kind of beastly free guy. But if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys next time. And also let me know down below what you guys get out of your Snickers pack.